I'm going to give it a minute for someone to come in the room. And then I'm going to get me some water. All that happens. Realize I didn't have any water. Hello. Hi. Hey, baby. How are you today? How are you today, Daniela? I hope all is well to you as well, boo. I'm going to give it another 30 seconds or so, and then I'm just going to talk and let people watch the recorded version because I don't mind. I don't mind. So give me a few. Let's see. How are you doing? Are you having a good week? I got my little handy dandy notepad today. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and start. I'm pretty sure some people are going to come in during while I missed you as well. Hi, princess. Hello. I missed you. I missed y'all. It's, I'm getting so many things organized, and as I'm working on the apothecary and getting some things together for my beginner ladies, I have like a kit together and I'm putting some things together. So I'm been just like kind of working behind the scenes, working on myself a little bit, being happy. Hello. Hi, Daniela. Hi. How are all my babies doing? I missed y'all. I have. You're welcome. You're welcome. I'm happy you liked it. I'm going to put some more up because you can use the Jezebel herb to that is like an amplifier. So you can amplify really any spell with it as long as you're attracting something, Well, I guess you can use it. You can use amplifiers in anything, but that's more of an attraction herb. So when you're attracting positive things, you want to use the Jezebel herb. That Jezebel root is no joke. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. And the Osho root is great as well. Okay. So guys, today I want to talk about money blocks because this is something that actually I was suffering with or from most of my life, where I will get money, but I will spend it as quick as I get it. It couldn't stay. I couldn't keep it. Hi, Chanel. Hey, baby. I hope everybody is doing good. I missed y'all. I really do love y'all. Y'all don't even know. Okay. So that the money block situation, for me, it was a subconscious thing, and it was also my associations. So my subconscious thing was I wasn't good enough, or I kept telling myself that money just couldn't stay with me. If I got the money, I either owed it or had a lot of bills, or I would just go shopping and spend it. I couldn't save it, and it was really, really hard. And what I noticed is that most of it was really me and my thought process, the way I process money. And it took me until my 40s to actually realize that I will make money, but I never really kept money. I never really had a lot. Even when I made a lot, when I had my staffing agency, it would go right back out, either in something that would have to do with my husband or something, anything, the car, the bills, whatever. It would always flow right back out the house. So one of the things that I've learned with the subconscious blocks is that my self-talk, my affirmations, my meditations is really what helped me the most with that one. Okay. And that's something that we all have. So I wanted to knock that off quickly because we all have a subconscious something, and we need to just meditate, clear our mind, and move forward anyway. And just let ourselves know that we are deserving of money and we are deserving to keep it. And ain't nothing wrong with having money, ain't nothing wrong with praying for money, ain't nothing wrong with asking for money, because the universe wants you to know that you are deserving of it. That's the key, is getting to the vibration where you know you deserve it. And it's not that it's not enough for everybody. We all can get, we all can win. Even when you see in this game, you'll see other people that claim to be healers, but they don't want to tell you how to really heal yourself. They want to keep that control. That's not really healing. That's them trying to have control because they don't feel like it's room for everybody, where it's room for everybody. God has an abundance for everybody. We all have our own ancestral dowry. We all have it from the past good deeds and the good deeds we're doing in this life that we're going to reap from in this lifetime. So don't worry about what other people are doing. That's another thing that could be blocking you, is again your self-talk, the way you think. Don't think limited like that. Think that we all have our own money coming in. Yes, babies. I'm going to go through the comments when I finish. But hi, hello, hi. Another thing that I wanted to get over real quick is the Saturn return. If you're going through a Saturn return in your sun, moon, or rising sign, you're going to have some money issues during that Saturn return. Now, the money issues may go either way. Some people are going through their Saturn return and they're making tons of money because they're late bloomers and they weren't making it before. They were really struggling before, and they've learned to put in that persistence. So while they're in the Saturn return, they're able to take off financially. And then some people, Saturn returns will tear you up financially and you're just simply blocked. Okay. Now, and there's nothing you can really do about it, but just continue to work and know that the universe has you protected, where you won't, you really won't go without, even though you're going without. Now, the money block that I wanted to talk about is your associations, because this is the one that we don't really think about that often, where we will be associated with a spouse or a friend or a family member who either has their own money blocks going on. We get with them. We now want to save them. We now want to help them and move them into our home. It could be a friend or anyone. And what that's doing is bringing those entities and that energy that's surrounding them and their money block into your environment. So if you marry the person with the money block, if you date the person with the money block, if you're friends with the person with the money block, if you have a family member and you bring them into your home and you know they have a money block, it's going to cause financial blocks in your life. That is where the main blocks are coming from. And don't let you have haters around you. So not only do you have the money block coming from the person you're associated with as far as who you love. Let's say you have people that are jealous of you, that are watching you, that admire you, but still have that evil eye thing going on, and it may not be intentional. It could be totally unintentional. It's just an underlying spirit or something that needs to come out within them. That type of energy, coupled with you being, let's say it's like 5 different people or 3 different people, their energy is pooling together. that is holding you back financially. That's when the universe is putting you through that spiritual awakening and you're losing the friends. You're losing the friends that has the most dense energies that are around you. Then at the end of your spiritual awakening, you'll probably lose more friends, because even the ones now with lighter energy, you're still receiving blocks. So you have to really pay attention to the energy. And I know y'all be in love. I be in love too. It's hard as shit. One thing I can say is this spiritual path is not a path that's easy. People who want to act like it's glory and fun, and hell no. I don't even want to do individual spells for people. I don't care to. It's just the gift that I have, that I know that that's what I'm here to do. And I know that I'm here to teach y'all how to heal yourself like I healed myself. And I can't say I'm 100% healed, because guess what? I have a twin flame. And when you have a twin flame, you're going through the ups and downs and the ins and outs. And that's another thing. So even with like the relationship situation, they come in your life, they wreck it up with their energy that's clashing with your energy. And this is what's happening, guys. So you're on a path. You're on this path of financial freedom. You've worked on your credit. Then you bring this person in and he has a lot of problems. He or she has a lot of problems. All you're doing is bringing all of that karma onto you. Unintentionally, but intentionally, because you love them and you want to help them. But the reality is, no one's here to save them. So what the universe will do is pull you back. And if they have to hog tie you, they'll hog tie you, just so that person can learn their lesson. Because if you keep saving them, or whatever you taught them keeps saving them and enabling them to be the torment that they are, instead of healing themselves and getting out of the conditioning that they've set for themselves, the universe is going to hog tie you, which is then causing you the money blocks, the love blocks, the all type of blocks. This is the main reason why I wanted to come on here. It's not about the subconscious. We all know that we have subconscious money blocks. We all know we need to be saying the affirmations. Play the music. I am healthy. I am wealthy. Whatever. Play that, because it does help. Tell yourself you're worthy. Show yourself you're worthy. Don't always buy the cheaper thing. When you want something for real, buy yourself the expensive. Treat yourself nice. Come on, guys. That's what this is about you releasing anything that could be holding you back. The whole point of the spiritual awakening is for you to release all negative, toxic, demonic energies, anything that's dense and holding you back. That is the whole point. So when we're in the money block, because this is a big thing, we have to think, are we associated with anybody that is holding us back? Most likely, I will say 9 out of 10 times, and I will say 10 times out of 10 times, you are. It's somebody, it's a friend that's hating on you. And it may be your best friend. It may be your closest friend, somebody you really, really, really love. But pay attention to, do they smile when something bad happens in your life? Ask yourself that. Do you feel a tinge of joy when something happens between you and your man, or something happens where you break something in your home or something like that? Pick up on those things. Y'all are here. That means y'all feeling all type of everybody energy. So you need to pay attention to those people and then distance yourself. I'm not saying never speak to them again. What I'm saying is don't bring them in your home. That's the first and foremost. They don't come in your home. If you go to dinner, you cleanse yourself after. Cleanse your car. Cleanse your aura. Meditate a little bit. Then you go in your home. That's if you have to be around them, family members and holidays, you know how it be. Because you don't want to ostracize yourself. You want to still have your family, but you don't want to pick up on that energy. If you have people that take you out of it and you feel uncomfortable around them, don't be around them. I don't care if they are your family. It is what it is. This is why your money is blocked, because you're sitting there arguing with people who don't have the slightest clue of what your destiny is. And the universe is giving you your path. The universe is giving you your path and you ignoring it because you arguing with auntie such and such, my great aunt, or I have to live with such and such. And it be all of that. It really be all of that. So, guys, this is like my main thing. The next thing is bad choices, guys. Sometimes we just make bad choices. Let's just be real. And this is back to the people. We'll choose the wrong people. We'll be lazy. We don't get up. I've had people purchase job spells, don't put in an application, don't get up, don't do nothing. You just think the job just going to land. And sometimes, don't get it twisted, sometimes it may be like that. Somebody will call you, oh, such and such hiring, and it does fall like that. But even with that, you're not even ambitious enough to get up and go get it. Come on. We have to make better choices in the people, places, things that we experience, and also the things that we do. Be proactive in your money grind. Sometimes you are tired, go to sleep. Let me tell you something. What we are doing here, healing our family, healing ourselves, cleansing karma, it is a lot of work. It is taxing. Get your rest. But when you're up, get your grind on. Make your list of what needs to be done and get it done. And I'm not saying get it done in one day, but be checking off on the checklist. Get it done. Boom, boom, boom. Especially if it's a business thing. If it's about business, it's about you just doing the work. Get up and show up for yourself. And I have to tell myself that too. The other day, I didn't want to go to the gym. I put on Instagram, and what's the first damn reel that come up? If you don't get up, and if you don't do it, nobody will, and the person's working out, and I'm just like, oh, I gotta go to the gym. But if I want to look good at 43, honey, then I'm in the gym. And I didn't start working out till I was 42. Just saying, I just want to be clear. So you that's how lazy and non-productive. I look better now than I did when I was in my 30s. Because I'm being productive in it. But I'm just using that as an example with the money blocks, you know. But the bad choices is really important, guys, which goes back to the people, places, and things. I'm really, really sticking with that. What's up, boo-boo? Yes, that's what I'm saying. Like that's Chanel, you're so right. So even if you're going through your Saturn return, the money blocks will come because the universe wants you to be releasing and learning and cleansing karma. It's a lot going on there, but they're going to make sure you're good. You won't be left. You see what I'm saying? You won't be destined for failure, that type thing. They'll just be knocking anything out that ain't supposed to be there. That's what it is. So they'll block it. So when you see all the doors shutting around you, either they're about to put you in that cocoon phase where you need rest and it's time to heal and bloom, or they're just shutting them doors because those doors no longer serve and they want you to make, like, because you haven't made a decision all these years prior, they just shut them at that point. That's just how I go. Okay. And appreciate it. It's hard, but Saturn is the biggest rewarder. When you do the work, the happiness, the joy, the everything, the love, the money, everything just, it's like breathing, dog. This shit is like butter. I be in a movie theater with my boo now, like cuddled up and shit. It's like crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. All right. So you have to be willing to walk the path and really do the work and understand that when it's not for you, it's not for you. Okay. And stop with the forcing circles into a square. If they don't fit, if your light is shining on their shadow and it's causing that breakup to make up and clash and shit, just walk away. Learn the lesson and walk away. I know we be thinking that they the one. we be telling ourselves that the other person is the karmic. No, let them be with the karmic. Your lesson is to not be a karmic. I'm just saying, okay? I'm just saying. Oh my God. Oh, thank you. Child, I'm 43. I got 4 daughters, boo. Thank you. Thank you, the high priestess. I appreciate that. Tesh, do you think self-love spells help with positive minded for mental blocks such as money blocks like your man? Yes, I do feel like the self-love spell will help with that self-love bath, but that's more of building you up all aspects of your life, not just money, but it's like, I'm a God. And only gods should roam around me. It gets you there where you will look and be like, why am I dealing with this fool? I deserve so much better and I know I could do better. Why? Especially when they're asses. And that's for men and women because we all do it. Okay. So the goddess bath will definitely help bring you up, build you up. But before you get to the goddess bath, if you actually have money blocks, you need to cleanse. And we're going to make a cleansing bath on here today. So I'm going to show you a money block cleansing bath that you can do that just removes any type of blocks, love. And it helps with like hexes and stuff too. So y'all can use it for that purpose. This is not like a kick in the door waving the 4-4, but this is definitely removing toxins, removing energies, negative energies that could be blocking you from other people, within yourself. And it removes, and then you can replenish with the goddess bath. Okay. So one of the last things that could be also causing, right before we get to the making of the bath, is hexes and curses. People, when I tell you, remember last week when I took out the black V and the black P, okay? I'm trying to be more, politically correct on YouTube today. That's me trying to show my people on Patreon how deep it go when people are trying to hurt you. Let's say you and somebody dating the same guy. People are dating and they're entitled to date multiple people if they're just dating and not in relationships. They're entitled to date. So they're dating and the other woman gets upset because you get him and she take out her stuff and she gonna ruin y'all relationship. Oh, because I did this with him and he took me here and we this and we that and we this and we that. Okay. This whole, they throw it at you and their intention is to ruin your life, ruin your money, ruin your love, ruin your kids, ruin your mind. They go deep. They want to make you stress, make you frustrated, make you angry, make you depressed. This is conscious thinking that people are doing and purposely throwing those things, guys. And that's why I showed y'all that this stuff is real. Black magic, people doing dark. All I try my best to teach is light work. But I definitely teach my people to protect themselves. And if somebody come for them in any way, I want them to be fucking people up. I don't want people to ever think that you can come for any of my witches that learn from me and think you just gonna walk out the door and it's just gonna be that. No, you're gonna get fucked up and everybody else behind you that came and whoever threw it. I don't care if you're the practitioner or the commissioner. Everybody getting it down the line, whoever thought to my people. And that's what my goal is to teach y'all in this full moon. I mean, I couldn't wait for this full moon season to start because I can't wait to show y'all that stuff. so that y'all can have y'all stuff protected, because people will go that deep in hurting y'all. They want to rot your poom poom. They want the dick to never stand up again. I mean, I was in the Botanica and I saw this Caucasian man buying a penis. And I said, wow, somebody did a penis spell on him and he trying to get his dick to work again. I can automatically read him because I'm looking at him and I'm reading people. And I'm like, look at this. And he in here doing it by himself, as he should, because you're the only person that really got that personal energy. You see what I'm saying? To really conjure up. Your crying, your tears, your passion is what the conjure is. That's what I'm trying to teach y'all. That's why I tell y'all, focus on that candle when y'all burning it. It's not even all of that. It's you that's the conduit that's sending the message. So when people throw those things at y'all guys, they will try to ruin y'all financially. They don't care. They will send block after block. You'll be about to do work. And this is how you know you're blocked. You're heading to do something that you need to do, and somebody call you, or something falls, or something distracts you in any way. That's how you know somebody is trying to mess with your finances, because you'll be about to do something productive. It's a message that you need. It's something that you're supposed to be doing. And that's what they're doing. Okay. So how do we combat these MFers? In this spell that I'm going to show y'all, let me see what y'all, hello. I'm just reading everything everybody say. Oh, let's see. Yes, I can give the herb tips for the bath. I sure will. Let's get into it. Oh, I love the community. I love how y'all are talking amongst each other. All right, babes. So watch yourself with people in their evil eyes, because y'all gonna have some friends that's hating on y'all. Get yourself a clean bowl. And my success herb is going to be bay leaves, because bay leaves is great for money and abundance. Okay. This is a bath. This is a bath. This is not a candle magic spell, but you can tailor it if you want to do a candle magic spell. If you want to put it with the bath, take out a few things, whatever you want. I want y'all to feel comfortable with whatever you want, but I'm showing y'all a bath. So we got some bay leaves, and you want to bring the bay leaves in for success, okay, in removing money blocks. When you're doing this spell, you want to have a Moldavite incense lit, or a 7 African powers incense, something with a lot of power, dragon's blood, any type of cleansing and banishing incense, something that will amplify or something to that nature. Okay. We have some Valerian root. Now, the Valerian root is for purification of money, peace, sleep. It just keeps you encouraged to attract wealth. Okay. And I'm talking about Valerian root, vervain. I'm talking about Valerian root. So you want some vervain in here. This is just to purify. You can mix these herbs up, switch them out, try to make it depending on your level of purification. You want to add and subtract the herbs that you need. Rue herb. Now, the rue herb is used for any type of mental subconscious blocks that we're using the root herb for. So this is to help with anything that's blocking you mentally. Okay. And you want just a sprinkle. I'm putting like a dash of this and a dash of that. Literally. All right. But the rue, I would say keep in this spell, because this is going to help you with subconscious blocks. I'll do the Solomon seal last. I like to use the Solomon seal last. Eucalyptus. Eucalyptus is one that's great for cleansing negative energy. Anything where You have evil eye going on. If you have a beef with somebody, an argument, beef, an argument with somebody, you want to add some eucalyptus just to like tame that energy. You want to keep people from that constantly, like, you know, when you argue with somebody and you're constantly thinking about that situation, or you get into it with somebody, you feel slighted by them and you're constantly thinking. They're doing the same thing. And what you want to do is, that's like conjuring. When you're constantly thinking, that's a conjure. That is a spell. The evil eye, that's the evil eye. That's how I do it. So you want to calm that energy, and the eucalyptus helps with that, calming that mental energy. Okay. That's important. That's important. The St. John's wort. St. John's wort is to just keep you at peace, like keep your mind at peace and at balance. I'm putting a little sprinkle of it in here. And I say a sprinkle, y'all saw that. But it keeps your mind at peace. Okay? Very important. All of these things is because you need to be able to focus on the money, focus on the job. All right? And this is a bath you want to do for 7 days. So add enough salt and things like that. And you want to repeat this. No, you want to remove these blocks. So you can't just baby your way through it. Okay. It's not going to happen that way. Angelica Root. Angelica Root is great for removing negative energy and replacing it with positive energy. When we remove the negative energy, we don't want another demonic friend or hating ass friend moving into that first friend's spot. You want to replace that negative friend if the universe is going to, bring in somebody new, which normally they will. But that person needs to be positive. You don't want it to be another lesson. Let's learn the lesson and move on. And the Angelica Root is great at removing hexes also. Cleansing, banishing people, places, and things that are holding you back. Okay? All of my stuff is like super powerful. I don't fuck around. Lemongrass. I love the way lemongrass smells, guys. Oh my God. I sell it in the apothecary if y'all need any. Okay. Insightbytesh.com. Lemongrass is beautiful for protection, beautiful for hex breaking and banishing negative energy. One of my favorite herbs to use in all of my baths because it is so beautiful. Even whatever you're trying to build, let's say you building yourself up, if you do the goddess bath, I add the lemongrass in that so that once you build yourself up, you protect that energy. You don't just allow anybody close to you. You remember who you are, because the goddess bath is made to remind you of who you are. All of this stuff that I'm teaching you is just me reminding you. You're not learning anything new. This is all me reminding you of who you are and what you do. Okay? Cloves. Cloves is great for protection. It's not my favorite smell, but I do like it. My family's Caribbean, so they use it in different foods that we eat. But I'm using it today for protection and to make this spell keep longevity. You know what I mean? You want it to last. You don't want it to be just a month. You want it to be, it's not going to last forever, but it'll last about 3 months with the cloves. So that's why you need to do it more than once, but the cloves really extends the spell and brings in that extra sense of protection. Once you cleanse that money block, you want to protect anything else from coming in that's going to disturb you. Okay. Hence the black pepper. I would like for you to have crushed black pepper, but I only have the black peppercorns. You can crush them in your mortar and pestle if you want to, but I'm just going to add mine whole because you can. Okay. I just like all of my stuff broken up so you can get into the full essence of everything. But some black peppercorn needs to be in here as well. Nothing heavy, guys. Very simple bath. What I will do is mix this with some sea salt. Where's my sea salt? And I will use a cup of sea salt per day. So that little bit with a cup of sea salt, or a half a cup. You don't really need that much in there. And you want to mix this up. If you need to add a little bit more St. John's wort, you can. Okay? Because the St. John's wort is to calm your mind. That's very important. So you want to have a little bit more St. John's wort, maybe a little sprinkle more. But everything else looks great. Put this in your bath. I know you're like, I don't want to soak with that. You can put it in a tea bag, but I want it in the tub with you. Okay. It's not that many herbs. So you can put a little thing under the strain and pick it up that way, or okay. But I want this in the tub with you. When you take the bath, you need to add some Florida water. This is also very important. And I want you to soak in that for 20 minutes. You don't need a cup of Florida water. You might need like a quarter cup. You want a nice little amount, but not a whole cup, like a quarter cup of Florida water, and soak for 20 to 30 minutes. I want you to do this for at least 3 days, but I would like for you to do it for 7 days. Okay? Consistently. If you miss a day, take a break, start again. And you need to start it tonight, the night of the full moon, or any night after the full moon, but 7 days before the new moon. Because when we get into the new moon, that's when we're doing our attraction work, where we're trying to now bring in the money. Well, you can actually still do both with these full moons that we're having. The energy is so kind of strange that it's like transformative. So you can conjure and attract and banish kind of at the same time with just these energies. Now, this is not something that's always been. So I would try to fool around with some attraction work. I wouldn't be afraid of it. But make sure you do your banishing work for real right now. Starting today, full moon. Make sure that you're cleansing all 4 corners of your home. Salt work today. Full moon work. Get your crystals and everything sitting either in the window. All right. On the windowsill. Or outside altogether on the back porch or wherever. You want your crystals catching that full moon energy. What it's doing is all of the energy it's been bringing in, it's going to release it. And the reason why you're clearing your salt is because for the past few weeks, it's been taking in all of that energy, and it's time to throw that out, replenish, and start fresh. Okay. All right. Let's see what questions you have. And that's a very simple bath, guys. Y'all need to do it for 7 days. Okay. What they say? Skins up. What you mean? I don't know what that means. All right. I don't know what that means. Anyway. Oh, how do you remove these? I think I have a troll. Oh Lord. How do you get rid of the trolls? Now I gotta start reporting people. Ain't this something? Oh, here we go. I can remove you that way. We're gonna just block you. Boom. All together. Just gone. Boom, boom. All right, Chanel. Okay, so do I think you should do the cleansing block for 7 days, or do that for 7? Okay. If you're on Patreon, y'all have y'all bath y'all need to do. Follow the one I gave you. You can do either one. If you know you have true blocks, like you have a hex or something on your money, you need to be doing a bath like this. And actually, I will do a if you have a hex on your money spell on Patreon so y'all can have how to knock shit like that out, because I just don't even have patience for that type of stuff. But this is a consistent 7-day bath that you need to take to remove any money blocks, specifically money blocks. Okay. And you should do this bath to remove money blocks for 7 days. The bath that I gave on Patreon is a blessings bath. It's a very cleansing, and then it replaces with blessings and prosperity and abundance. That's like a whole new level of, oh, like that type of, you should be in that bath like, oh, I'm a goddess and I'm going to make all this money and I'm just attracting wealth all the days of my life. Like, that's how you should come out of that bath feeling. Not rough. Okay. This one, you're going to start seeing people, places, and things dropping from your ass. And you're going to be like, oh, but that was my friend. My bath. So this is not an easy awakening that y'all are going through. Let's just be clear. Y'all are not going through any easy awakening. This is the universe coming through and cutting out with a hatchet whatever does not serve you. And it could be your family. It could be your best friend. It could be anybody. It could be you. They hatching off things about you because that's exactly what they do. You think like that? Pop, pop, pop. Think better about yourself. That's how the universe is doing. It's not no pop, pop, pop. It's a pow, do better. That's what's going on. Do better. Can you use 4711 cologne? I don't know what that is. It's a lot of colognes. I have to see what the 4711 cologne is. Is that I don't know what that one is. I have to see it. I have to see it to tell you, because sometimes I don't know the name. I just know the bottle from what my grandmother used to use. So the only bottle I can, like, the names that I know are like Hi John and the tobacco one. Like, my grandmother really used those, but there were a couple of them that I would just see around the house that I don't necessarily use a lot of. I use a lot of colognes though. I use them especially in my prosperity work. All of my gauntlets, I put a little cologne in them or some Florida water, depending on what it's for. So you should definitely use them. You don't get Florida water? Okay, I'm gonna teach you how to make it. Don't worry. No worries, baby. I'll teach you how to make it. It's simple. It's simple. I'll show y'all how to make that, baby. Don't worry. That is not a problem. Yes. So full moons are for banishing, removing, cleansing. You can do love work on full moons too. It's full of emotion. You see what I'm saying? So you can attract on full moons, but I wouldn't want to do a love working on a full moon. I don't know. The emotion is there, but you want the practicality of the relationship. You want a real relationship. You don't want just a full of emotion and you just full of emotion and he just full of emotion and then there's nothing happening. Y'all both just full of emotion. Because there's a lot of that happening. And that's what happens with a lot of spells where, stick to the banishing. I mean, it depends. Go with what you feel. Okay. I would pay attention to the moon cycles just to make sure I'm doing my spells according to what's happening astrologically in the world. It really helps your energy and it helps your spells to complete. Okay, yes. Send me a picture on Patreon so I can see it. Yeah. The one on Patreon is, I think that's the one. That one is it's such a beautiful spell. See, the one on Patreon, I just love those. I love all of them. I love all of them. I love them all. I just have to say that. I love everything. it's when you're putting your energy in it, that's what is you are the conduit. So I love them all. For me, the one on Patreon is more of what y'all need because y'all not really walking around. The energy that I feel from my patrons, and I should do readings every week on y'all just to check y'all energy. I think I might start that. I'll see. I just want to see what y'all energy gauging like. I don't feel like y'all need the kick in the door stuff like that. This is more money blocks. Cleanse it, cutting away, hacking away. I already said that. Let me stop repeating myself. You're welcome. You're welcome. Okay, so attracting is right before full moon, like yes. So attraction work should be done at the new moon. The new moon is when you should be doing all of your money, any type of work where you want to bring in manifestation work. I would say not even on the new moon. You can start prepping things on the new moon. You can get everything together, all that good stuff. But the actual spell itself needs to be done. I will do it 2-3 days after because you get that crescent. And I think that's very important for people to know because if you manifest with the new moon on the day of the moon is dark. So you're in the womb, about to be born. You're not out. You see what I'm saying? At least you get that crescent, you know you're crowning. Some shit like that. That's how I see it. Like that's how I work with the moon. And then the full moons is when I'm block busting in the mug. So today is blockbuster day. Today is cleansing home, removing toxic energy. Yo, anybody that sent anything towards me is coming back on you. Padow. Like it's like that's me on full moon day. Like that. Cleansing anything, everything. I'm vicious with my work. I'm not a dark worker where I'm out here because I don't have time to be doing dark work. Takes a lot of negative energy. You got to really, really be mad. Like a person has to really piss you off for your dark work to work because you're so angry that you're yelling, oh, F you. And like that's the type of energy you got to put into that. And you can't be sitting here, on date with your man and then come home and have great sex and then say, okay, I'm about to go do some dark work, honey. You have to be a bad human, like a real evil human being to be able to just bask in that type of work regularly. And then it takes a toll on you. You start looking dark. You start looking mean and miserable and unloved and uncared for. So I don't suggest, if people ask y'all to do dark work and hurt people, just tell them that it's not worth it. The universe is going to reverse it anyway. You're going to see them get that conk along right back in front of you. So why even waste your time? And a lot of times when we are having things happen to us, we need to remember that this is the correction age. So in a previous lifetime, you may have done something to them, or maybe not, but it's not for every time something happens, no. Okay. Also, you said that you was going to show us what to do with the, oh yes. So that starts this week. We're doing that this week. That is full moon activity. That's when that's full moon stuff. So you got to pick, when you want to do this type of stuff, girl, you got to, and this is why dark work works. Like it really can mess you up because they're using when the energy is the fullest in the universe and they're throwing that. So if they anchor it correctly, let's say they do it on the full moon and they got they stuff prepared and they light that candle on the full moon, honey, and they sitting there. You ever saw Bad Boys 3 where Will Smith had the son with the bruja? And you saw the bruja sitting in front of Santa Muerte with her cross. And she was like, and she would do that for hours. That's the conjure. That's the conjure. Okay. And if she was doing that on a full moon, that's why you saw bodies just dropping. And this is just a movie, but that's how it works. That's how it works. So pay attention to that, guys. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Oh, I appreciate that. I do. I really, really do. I love y'all. And I want y'all don't even realize if I could put it on YouTube and it's a safe place, I would, but it's not safe on YouTube and anybody can take it and do all type of stuff. It's like, no. I would rather keep it on Patreon where I know I can kind of gauge it a little bit of where it goes and who it gets shared to. I will definitely show y'all how to make Florida water. That I'm so excited to do that. We can do that also. So we'll get those things done soon, like within the next week or so, because I want to get all of that in. Y'all need to be able to make this bath. So we need to make the Florida water. And my baby, Austria, she can't get no Florida water. Okay. So we're going to make the Florida water. And then we're going to also, y'all know how to take a bath. So y'all have y'all bath. Get that done. And then we'll do the dark magic. Y'all got me out here doing dark magic. I got to show y'all though. Don't forget to add y'all Solomon seal to the bath, guys. This is going to also bring in cleansing and protection, but it just like, this is like the amplifier of the spell. So add some Solomon seal to the bath. I forgot to put it in. I said I was going to do it at the end and forgot. So a little sprinkle, nothing heavy. All right. And that's important. All right. Okay, guys. Do y'all have any more questions for me today? I'm so happy. I got to go get my hair redone. I went yesterday, guys. You know, I have to rant about my life sometime during a live. So yesterday, I went to my regular lady to get my hair done. I called her and made my appointment. I come in there. She got somebody else in the chair. So her business partner walks in and it's like, oh, I'm going to do your hair today. And I'm like, okay, child, I left there and it looked okay. I was like, I have a date. I don't have time. Like she took way too long, like double the time that it was supposed to take. Then she didn't do it right. And I'm just annoyed. So now I got to go have them take it out and have my stylist redo my hair because I ain't happy. And she don't want to lose a customer that I've only gone to her to get my hair braided for the last 4 years. So 3 years that I've been here in North Carolina. So she better. It's like, I'll show y'all the finished product after. What questions do y'all have? No, it's not weird, baby. So Chanel said she just started seeing the moon in the daytime. No, the moon is actually up 24 hours. It's just that we usually don't get to see it, but now you can see it. But no, it's there. It's there. It's just it's usually on the other side of the earth where we can't. So we must be tilting at some axis where you can see it that day. But it's up just like the sun is up. We're just on the other side of it when nighttime. You know, that's all. But no, that is it's actually up all day, boo boo. Oh, thank you. I like to look natural and I don't feel like it looks natural. I don't even want to show y'all what it looks like under hair because it looks bad. And YouTube might try to use that as the thumbnail. But it's not as nice as I would like. But I do love the hair. It's so long. And I'm starting to do things for myself because I spent so many years, guys. Y'all wouldn't even know. Like, well, I have told y'all, like, with my divorce, it was super hard. And I remember, and I do what I tell my ex-husband the other day. I said, I buy my kids what they want now because I remember when I was buying them their coats from Walmart. Like it was that the struggle was extremely for real. And it's no shade on that because my kids had nice coats from Walmart, but they were like the big puffy ones. But still, you know, that's all I could afford is that. And I will still go on Walmart and buy whatever I feel like it. But I'm just saying that that's all I could afford. I couldn't go even to Burlington because that was like $70. And all I could afford was the 35 and the 45 that Walmart had. It was that real. It was that real. So I do girl, let me tell you something. Anything I want, if I go to a restaurant, I don't care what I want. I get it. I'll be sitting there with a feast in front of me. I don't give a fuck. It's mine. I work for that. Yes. I am keeping it on Patreon, babe. I like it there because I feel safe with my work there. I don't feel safe just putting it on YouTube like that. I don't mind giving information away on YouTube for you to use it and do what you need to do, but I don't want to put my spells on YouTube. It's not safe. Okay. And please believe, if anybody putting any spells on YouTube, you ain't getting the whole thing. It's free. This is a free platform. They charge hundreds of dollars to do those spells. Why would they just give it to you for free? The whole thing? It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. So think about that. When you do it yourself and it don't work, what you're going to do is call the practitioner and then pay for them to do it. And then it'll work. You see what I'm saying? And that's because they doing that last little bit that they didn't give you, you know. But that's just how it is. It's not a big deal. It's what it is. It's how the business. It's all businesses, you know. Anyway, guys, I love y'all. Let me let y'all get on with y'all day. Work on your money blocks. Get rid of the people. The universe is going to do that anyway. But it's time for y'all to be proactive in that. You know, if you know your dude ain't right and he ain't treating you right anyway, get rid of his ass and replace him with one that is. The universe will bring in what's right when you get rid of what's not right. I promise you that. I promise you that. They'll test you to see if you learned the lesson. But once they see that you have, honey, the next boo will be like, breathing. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. All right. I love y'all. I'll see y'all in the next live. Next Wednesday. I don't know what we're talking about. We might be talking about dark magic next Wednesday because I'll be so much in the throes of it. That might be the discussion. So we'll see about next Wednesday. Okay. I love y'all. I'll see y'all next week. Bye, babies.